In today's hearing, things go off the rails almost immediately. We're looking at Jamie Lenore Pratt appearing virtually before the judge, and within seconds, it's clear this isn't going to be a calm conversation. Pratt's facing a lingering warrant and a case that's been open since 2023, but instead of compliance, she brings attitude. The moment the judge asks if she's driving, she gets defensive, almost offended by the question. This case sets the tone for a common courtroom dilemma, when defendants treat virtual hearings like casual conversations rather than serious legal proceedings. The tension builds quickly, and you can feel the judge's patience starting to slip, especially when Pratt's tone shifts from explanation to confrontation. Stay tuned, because what happens next turns this simple warrant issue into a full-blown courtroom spectacle.
Jamie Lenore Pratt, 23W832353A and B. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. The applicant, OP 2378 on behalf of Ms. Pratt. Ms. Pratt, state your name for the report.
You have to start your video, ma'am.
Pratt, Jamie Pratt.
What do you think I'm thinking?
She stands mute and waves reading, Your Honor.
Did she just, hang on, ma'am? I don't know where you are. You're gonna have to stop. I need to see you. You're not driving, right?
No, I'm not driving. I'm stable.
Where has she been? Where has she been? She just called up today, Lisa, said cancel the warrant. I want to go in front of the judge when she was supposed to be here. This case been going on since 23, Ms. Pratt.
Okay.
All right? It's way too old for me.
It's just a warrant. Everything that the case was about, I did the first ticket. I have my license. It's just a warrant that's holding me up. Anything that's involved in this case has been done.
It's just a warrant. Is that what you said?
It's just a warrant. That's the only thing that has to be there. I have my license are valid. That I don't even have that car, but I got the headlight fixed like within the week of me getting the ticket. I did not know I had to bring it back to Woodhaven.
Ma'am.
By the 1-minute mark, Pratt starts arguing, claiming it's just a warrant and insisting she's already fixed everything. But the key phrase, just a warrant, tells you everything. That casual disregard is exactly why the case hasn't moved forward. The judge isn't buying it, reminding her this case is way too old and that she still has to appear in person. Viewers should note this: warrants aren't optional. They're direct orders. Even though the judge tries to reason with her, Pratt keeps pushing back, and her dismissive attitude becomes the real issue. It's not about the headlight or the license anymore, it's about respect for the process. And when she suddenly hangs up mid-hearing, the entire courtroom reacts in disbelief.
It's just a warrant. Is that what you said?
It's just a warrant. That's the only thing that has to be there. I have my license are valid. That I don't even have that car, but I got the headlight fixed like within the week of me getting the ticket. I did not know I had to bring it back to Woodhaven.
Ma'am, I'd suggest that you at least acknowledge. I know it's impossible for some people to say.
Acknowledge what? That I got the ticket? I did get the ticket. My headlight was out. My license was suspended. I'm not denying that. And I've done everything to correct that.
Give her a new date. We're going to give her a new date for an arraignment and pretrial. Defendant has to appear in person.
That's not going to be able to happen.
Well, then you're going to have a warrant issued for your arrest again, okay? You're going to have a warrant issued for your arrest again.
Because I can't come into the courts because I'm in another state.
I don't want to. Listen, I don't want to do anything to inconvenience you here. I don't want to inconvenience you.
This is why.
Give her an in-person date. I'm not going to play this game.
Me either.
November 12th at 8. She's gone, Judge.
Good. November 12th at what?
November 12th at 8:30.
What an attitude. What an attitude. Case is outstanding since 23, and it's just a warrant. So she stood mute on both. I'm giving her a new date. She didn't allow me to set the bond.
This moment is pure chaos. The judge, visibly frustrated, comments on her attitude while setting a new court date, November 12th at 8:30 a.m. The staff exchange bewildered looks as if to say, "Did that really just happen?" The contrast is striking. On one side, a defendant who refuses to cooperate. On the other, a court trying to maintain professionalism. What's even more telling is the judge's subtle sarcasm. "I don't want to inconvenience you." It's the perfect example of a judge using dry humor to mask irritation. For anyone watching, this is a classic case study in how not to handle your day in court. If you're ever facing a warrant, disappearing mid-hearing isn't a power move. It's a fast track to a new one.
As brave when they're in person, are they? Your name, sir?
Richard Godfrey.
All right, so Mr. Godfrey here, we adjourned the sentence. What happened is, well, let's back it up. He pled guilty on September 29th, the failure to submit. September 16th and 18th. And now I've got, calling Jessica, I've got failed to submit the biweekly testing, which was ordered on September 16th. And failure to submit the biweekly testing is ordered on September 18th. So,
He had already pled guilty to those.
right,
Returned to the seven.
I know. So I'm gonna get Ms. O'Donnell in here. Has he been testing since then? Do you know?
No, so the issue was a matter of, I guess what we call shy bladder syndrome.
Did he go and get a medical excuse?
Well, he went to the doctor, he said the doctor refused to give him that authorization.
He basically looked at me and said, "No, I'm not gonna do that," and walked out of the room. Yeah, I explained the whole situation to him, and he said, "No."
Did we talk about this with possibility of a pat down search? Did we talk about that?
Well, what,
A pat down before he tests?
we didn't talk.
As the chaos with Pratt settles, the judge moves on to the next case, Richard Godfrey. But the transition says everything. You can hear the sigh in the judge's voice as he quips, "That's a tough one to follow." It's the kind of humor that keeps the courtroom human after a tense moment. Godfrey's case, however, dives into something unusual. Shy bladder syndrome. Yes, you heard that right. This defendant claims he couldn't complete his court-ordered urine test because he literally couldn't go under observation. The judge listens but stays skeptical, and rightly so. Without medical proof, the claim doesn't hold up legally. It's a rare glimpse into the odd and sometimes unbelievable excuses judges hear daily. Who do you think had the tougher argument today? The combative Zoom caller or the man who couldn't take a test?
Happening. You got to test, period. If not, you're going to have to go do blood work and you're not going to be able to afford that. I'm telling you. How much is a blood test?
Honestly,
Ridiculous. A couple $100.
it's over $100.
It's more than that. So we'll adjourn the sentence. Hang on, John, I'm sorry. Adjourn the sentence about a week out or 10 days out, or when Mr. Haynes is here again, Lisa. You got to test. Okay? I know what's going to happen.
So I'm doing.
I know what's going to happen. You're going to come back here and you're going to test positive.
Not
Okay, okay, good. Then we'll all be happy.
been 76 days.
Good. Lisa, you got it. When are you available?
Judge, I've got arraignments next week on the 3rd, and then I'm doing over the phone on the 13th.
You think we can get that test? By the 3rd, I mean.
Yes, he can be able to test this week.
By the 3rd, we'll adjourn it to the 3rd at 8:30. Is that good?
That's fine.
Okay. Adjourn it. Is that good, Lisa?
Yeah, that's good.
Good. Go talk to her. Thank you. She'll tell you when they're tested. All right. Now I'm going to try to move you. You can't pee in front of somebody. You can't pee in front of somebody, urinate in front of somebody. Is that the issue?
You got 30 seconds.
What started as a simple court session quickly turned into a display of frustration, excuses, and awkward humor. Jamie Pratt's defiance and abrupt exit showed how virtual hearings can unravel fast when defendants treat them casually. Richard Godfrey's medical excuse, on the other hand, revealed how judges must balance empathy with enforcement. Both moments highlight the same truth. Accountability always wins in the end. Courtrooms may allow explanations, but they never excuse avoidance. If you found this courtroom breakdown as fascinating as we did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life courtroom drama and legal insights that keep you on the edge of your seat.